the beginning of the year, Eagle Eye team from the Center for Digital Media was brought up together to solve a real-world problem. We knew that we were the right people because we are artists, marketing experts, and developers. But in overall, we are creative people. We were sure that we combine our ideas together, we were going to have something innovative that will help not just our careers, but the industry itself.
So the Masters of Digital Media program is a program that focuses almost entirely on product development and using digital media to do new things. We are not a school that does a lot of theory, we're a school that does a lot of doing. So when Bob gave us his idea about creating this product, they jumped on board and were really excited.
We stated when we went in that it was very important for us for this to be a true partnership. And if anything, I would want the students to get the same, if not more, out of it than we did. And I think that sense of collaboration has worked very, very well for us. So we went in explaining that we wanted to provide a real-time experience with a real client, in this case Toyota, and a real marketing problem. And could we look to develop a creative solution and corresponding implementation, again, into a very technological segment, which is marketing automation. And I'm really pleased with the end result and what we've been able to achieve in partnership together.
So we were looking to advance what we're doing in marketing automation, and marketing automation is a new area for us. We recognized that there was a lot of stuff happening in the space, but there really wasn't a lot of true innovation, particularly on the way that data is collected. So what we were most interested in was finding new ways to collect data that wouldn't create any friction or any obstacles or any difficulty in the process. So we wanted to make it as easy and non-invasive as we could.
For our team, the biggest challenge is how to merge the creativity and technology to enhance the lead generation for companies. We started doing marketing research and analysis, and we find that game process is one of the most effective ways to interact and engage users online. From our perspective, we are going to develop a gamified experience for Toyota users, and we named this experience as Hyriders. Hyrider is an online interactive driving experience, which not only offers a personalized and engaging experience, but also creates brand saliency amongst the users. It will help Toyota and Toyota dealers in collecting user data, promoting car features, and converting leads in sales.
After we defined our direction, the difficulty we faced was how to use this solution properly. It was not simply creating a game. We need to apply this gamification to marketing strategy. Thus, we used a customer journey map to help us to understand the story of customers' experience and describe a possible scenario that we can enhance their experience through our product. According to Google States, it takes 2.5 months on average to decide on a new car purchase. That's a long time for car brands and dealerships to try and put their best case forward. This is a customer purchase journey of typical car buyers. After the needs arises, first is awareness stage. The customers gain awareness of product or brand, influenced by media, friends and family, word of mouth, or street impression, and ultimately get inspired to consider it. Then comes the consideration stage. Here the individuals start to explore and research to evaluate solutions to make decisions. This is the stage we will use Hyriders to deliver our value to customers. From our research, we know that 81% of car buyers did their research online. 75% of them visited manufacturer website to check information. In our case, Toyota official website in Canada is the best place to launch our product, Hyriders, which creates interactive experience that informs, educates, entertains, and attracts engaged audience in consideration stage, not just selling a car.
After completing our research, we moved on to actual development. We put down a number of prototypes on paper and ended up deciding to go with Hyriders as we know it now. We open with an eye-catching video and a greeting to the user.
My name's Alyssa, and I'll be your product advisor in today's journey.
At this point, we make the first ask and give the users a chance to share their email address.
Which car do
The
you
user
want to
can
drive
choose the
today?
model of vehicle they're interested in taking out for a drive here. In future versions, we envision having more hybrid vehicles on offer for our journey.
What's your name?
Our second ask comes here. Users can enter their name in return for customized vanity plates on the model of their choosing.
Please choose
Users
your
can
favorite
also
color.
choose the color of the model that they would like. Their decision is recorded on our back end to provide statistical data on preferences. Once the user is happy with their exterior choices, we move to an interior view to give an idea of what sitting in the vehicle will actually feel like.
And you can
We have another
always
opportunity
drive
for customization here in the form of seat material selection. We decided to restrict the user's journey to a single locale, a city with some stop and go, to demonstrate and educate on some points about hybrid vehicle performance.
Press the button to start your car. What's your favorite music when you're driving? And your mission today?
We allow them to set the radio station during the drive, choosing between some licensed tracks from a variety of genres. We wanted to build an experience that would engage users and maybe even have them coming back to try again. Along with their drive through the city, users are challenged to manage their speed and fuel consumption by following recommended hybrid driving practices.
Hey, while we're waiting for this light to change, let's test your hybrid knowledge. How fast can the hybrid Highlander be from 0 to 60 kilometers? No, the correct answer is 6.6 seconds.
It only takes 6.6 seconds to go from 0 to 60 kilometers because of Toyota's hybrid synergy drive technology. The high-torque electric engine allows for quick acceleration compared to a regular car.
The route is tightly controlled and stopping at streetlights is enforced automatically. There are 3 pre-selected stoplight locations where we take the opportunity to quiz users on their hybrid knowledge. We've put educational videos together to speak to 3 key hybrid teaching areas that were identified as priorities during our research: acceleration versus conventional vehicles, how to use regenerative braking to your advantage, and how switching between gas and battery power is handled automatically by the vehicle. We envision having a large stock of these questions available so that users can repeat the experience without seeing the same content every time. Getting questions right will yield bonus points towards the user's final score at the end of the journey.
Yellow arrows from the back allows for the battery to power the car. Red arrows coming from the front shows the gas engine is working as well.
And so I cranked up the radio, 'cause there's just a little more to go before I cross.
Great job! You have reached
When
your
the trip's
destination.
finished, users are presented with a summary and rating of their performance. This provides an incentive for them to come back and repeat the interactive portion of our prototype in an effort to improve their score.
Please enter your address or postal code to see the comparison.
When they continue, they're presented with our commute consumption calculator. The ask here is for their typical trip origin and destination locations, either via postal codes or addresses.
money on your
The
gas
immediate
bill.
payoff for users is that they get a summary of typical fuel consumption rates and savings over a period of time. Users will also have the option of sharing their journey on popular social media channels with the aim of enticing their friends and family to take this virtual test drive themselves. The final screen is a thank you to the user for taking the time to take a ride with us. As a token of our appreciation, we offer them an iTunes gift certificate that they can use to purchase some of the music that they chose during the drive portion of their journey.
We really appreciate your time.
We expect the players to share their personal information during the gameplay. This data will be accumulated in the marketing automation software and will be used in designing personalized email campaigns. So we designed 3 email templates for hybrid users. This information sharing will be formulated on the basis of individual users' profile and needs. The first email will be delivered to the users immediately after the completion of his journey. The focus will be to reward the players by offering iTunes gift cards and certificate to acknowledge their participation and congratulating them for successfully completing the journey. Second email will be sent after a week from first email. This email will showcase how much gas money player can save by driving Toyota hybrid car. Also talk about calculating average gas consumption based on the postal code player have shared at the end of the journey. The idea is to present a comparison between Toyota hybrid car versus other brand cars in the similar category. Third and the final email will again be about comparison, but this time based on the car performance. There will be a testimonial from the existing Toyota car users who are from the same vicinity as our players to approve and highly recommend Toyota hybrid car as a best car in terms of fuel efficiency, performance and quality. All the email will be backed by a strong call to action to meet the final objective of our journey, that is, encourage our player to visit the nearest dealer shop and take a real test drive.
We are excited to present a product that will let the industry know how innovation can be used to engage and stay relevant in the market. We strongly believe that this is just the beginning of a definition on how we can be creatively effective in the marketing automation process. Tools and latest technologies are out there. It's just a matter of how we apply them to formulate world-changing ideas that will benefit this industry to engage potential consumers.